in the Mexican. I ain't got it.
It hit me like
That shit good.
fucking sledgehammer.
That shit good, man.
It hit me like a fucking sledgehammer.
You guys want like 20 grams of short waffles? I think between two people you would trip.
The hippie in the Mexican.
At least in
I
my
ain't got it.
experience. Everyone's different, but
We tried
sorry to be
truffles
the
like
sus
once.
ass, like.
Oh, we have tried triples, and
Oh,
it's
oh,
exactly
okay.
like that, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So y'all, okay, great. Y'all
Yeah,
want
and
these?
then for sure, like, when we tried it, it was kind of like,
I was also 14 shots down. So,
Oh, okay, yeah,
so I-
that'll change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't experience much, but yeah.
Hello, hello. Oh, perfect. Okay, this would be decent. Alright, you talking to yours?
Yeah, yours, triple.
Mine? Check.
Check, sounds good.
Check.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I started recording already, so yeah, we're on.
Alright,
Okay.
well, yeah. The intro. Oh, welcome back, everybody. We're here with our special guest today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Alright, so yeah, this is Ben. We met him at work. How do you call it? He always seemed like an interesting fellow. And yeah, I really enjoyed his taste in music, so it's like that always catches my attention, yeah. So it's like obviously meeting somebody else who has like the same interest in music as you is always like something really fucking cool.
Yeah.
So it's like once I heard that, I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go, Ben.
For
What's
sure.
good? All right. So where are you from?
I'm from California.
California?
Yeah, Northern California, the Bay Area. Before
Yeah.
that, Tennessee, but
Yeah.
I grew up mainly in California.
Oh shit. And what was that like?
Was that like? It was cool.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of whenever I tell people that here, they're like, "What the fuck? You're from California? You're here?" And I low-key hate that.
Yeah.
Like, I really like it out here. It's a lot more affordable than California. I
Yeah,
fuck heavy
definitely.
with Four Seasons. I don't know. It's like, and I like that. Like, I just work at fucking Sweet Green, and I can like pay for my life,
Yeah.
which I couldn't do in California.
I feel you.
Where I live. So I appreciate that about Chicago.
Oh, okay. So it was like, what forced you to come out to here?
Honestly, just having not much going on there. A lot of my friends left the Bay Area, and like right at the beginning of COVID, like I used to work at this punk music venue,
Oh, okay.
and it's called 924 Gilmore. It doesn't exist anymore, but it closed, and that I was really butthurt about that. They used to throw like free house shows, and it was just all local bands, and like anyone could play.
Hey,
It was
that's
low-key an open
dope.
mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gone.
Oh.
And after that, I worked there a lot on weekends, and I really loved that. And after that left, I was kind of looking for a new place. My sister lives here. My
Yeah.
mom's from here, and I have hella family out here. And so I just, like, I decided I was going to move, like, 3 days before I just got a Greyhound ticket. and I came
Okay.
here.
Damn.
You went under the bus
That's
then.
intense.
Yeah.
Interesting. How
I
was
had
that?
to bring a lot of weed.
Oh,
Okay. Fair enough. How'd you get to learn to skate?
I started probably when I was 12 or 13. I stopped. I got like less into it when I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And then literally I picked it up in the last 6 months.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
re-picked it up.
Yeah.
And trying to put that work in again and like improve.
Definitely.
I'm enjoying it a lot though, especially
Yeah.
here. Grant Park is like one of my favorite
Oh, yeah.
places in the world. Like, it's, I don't know, it's such a vibe, and there's always shit going down.
Yeah,
Like, you can bring
that's
your
for
friends, you
sure.
can go alone, and no matter what, like you're gonna see shit,
Yeah,
and it's really, I love that.
definitely. It's always an experience just going out. Like imagine just stepping out of the house and something happens.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't even need to bring my skateboard to like do it. Like, it's,
Yeah.
Do y'all skate at all? Have y'all ever?
I have my longboard and then I also have my actual skateboard.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What board do you use or what? Yeah, what board?
Yeah, I've just put like these like 68 wheels on my board, so it's basically a longboard
Yeah.
now. But I did that just to get back and forth from work.
Yeah.
And like go over bumps and shit. So that's fun. It's been a little bit of a process, especially like dipping in at the skate park, learning how to do that with the bigger wheels. But it's been fun.
Yeah. No, yeah, I've seen a lot of people try dipping with longboards, and I was like, okay. I mean, you do you, right?
Yeah. The first couple times, like
Yeah.
I couldn't get myself to like. I was like, oh. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you go sober?
No,
No.
no. I mean,
Okay,
not
cool.
usually. Not usually.
Like, what do you take?
I mean, I smoke a lot of weed.
Okay.
And, like, that's always been a big part of skating for me.
Yeah, definitely.
But am I close enough to the mic? I
Oh.
feel like I'm holding it like hella far away. I can't tell.
No, you're good.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Yeah, skating, drinking is like a great vibe though, because you're like willing to put your body on the line in,
Oh,
a,
yeah.
way, in a way that I'm not sober.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I like longboarding when I'm drunk because I usually fuck my shit up.
Yeah. It's hard to like look at every little rock and shit
Mhm.
when you're using just like a basic ass skateboard. Like it's so easy to get fucked up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just a little pebble and you go flying. I tried getting Jesus into skating, but he
It
didn't
was no
stick.
success.
Yeah.
No. I didn't get into skateboarding. I mean, I skateboarded when I was younger, but it was more like me just cruising around, and I mean, not being able to like get over like the first like downhill, whatever you call it. But yeah, it was not. It's not for me.
That dip, that is like scary shit. And it's like inevitably you're gonna fuck up at least a couple times. Like you're gonna hurt yourself a little bit. To, like, so.
I think that was probably like the best experience in skateboarding.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, it's scary. You're gonna fuck your shit up, but it's like, then you get your adrenaline pumping and it's like, let's go! Once you do it, the thing that you're trying to get
And
so hard.
The
it's
boys
just-
stop their wheels for you and shit. Like it's hella.
Yeah.
No, and that's so much of skateboard and everything like confidence.
Mhm.
Like you gotta fully commit,
Yeah,
otherwise you're gonna
just
fuck
send
up.
it.
Like you gotta full send.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like the full commitment is what I learned from him. It's kind of like if you're gonna do it, you gotta.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work out if you don't.
You can't be a pussy or else you're actually gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh, how do you call it? What was your first experience smoking weed?
Okay, so I went to this park
Mm-hmm.
near my high school, and we like left like the math class we were in,
Yeah.
and like we smoked weed, and I remember being like hella paranoid that like my mom drove like a Prius, and I
Yeah.
remember thinking like every Prius was her, being like paranoid about that shit, and then we went back to one of my friend's house and we like played Halo for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
It was always a positive experience. I didn't really get into like smoking weed every day till a couple years later. though.
Oh, okay. Do you smoke before you go to work?
I do smoke before I go to
Okay.
work. That's part of the so I'm like so bad at talking to people at work, and
Yeah.
like part of I like kind of try to avoid it just because like when I do talk, like I sound like a dumbass or just like I'm clearly not all like there.
Yeah.
And it's like I know what to just do my own shit, so I try to. But I hope that doesn't ever come across as like, because I like the only thing I like about like I respect the shit out of my coworkers, and I like love.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know. I like
Yeah,
the
you
people
always
who are
give
good.
off that loving energy.
Good.
Like,
I'm glad.
yeah.
I'm glad. Because like I appreciate like I've worked in a bunch of different restaurants and none of them have a vibe with people on the level I vibe with people here. In part because I was a dishwasher in a lot of places and it's kind of a separate
Mm-hmm.
world.
Yeah, I was a dishwasher at fucking Panda Express, and it was very. I mean, I guess have you been working with like Mexicans a lot? Like when
Yes.
Okay.
Especially even more so in California, dishwashers.
Dishwashers,
Yeah.
Mexican dishwashers.
And the
I can
only
see.
women I've ever met who were dishwashers were Mexican. I haven't ever met a white female dishwasher. Because in general, I kind of try to take note of like how many female dishwashers I see because it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I would imagine, yeah. And I think what I seen in Sweet Green, I searched up Sweet Green, and right, and the dishwasher gets paid more than everybody else in the fucking company, and it's kind of like if you're a girl and you want to be a dishwasher, you get paid like $15 or $16 an hour. It's kind of like that's where you want to go instead of being at the front service.
Yeah.
Because yeah, no,
You want me to serve you a cup?
I would
fault.
honestly love a cup.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you so much.
My fault.
But yeah, I appreciate like there's a lot of dishwashing jobs don't get like service. Honestly, it's less work.
okay,
Being in the front of the house is less work, but there's like a certain vibe of person who like doesn't mind working harder, but like is more independence oriented. I don't know. I just love dishwashers as people.
I've honestly really fucked with being a dishwasher as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I just get to do my own thing and I don't have to stress about other people.
Anybody else? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you do yourself and that's what you get paid to do.
yeah. And especially because at Sweet Green, I'm like kind of able to, or any dishwasher is kind of able to put their own music in back there,
Yeah.
and kind of just chill with my vibe and like, yeah,
Yep.
just there. Honestly, yeah. Today was kind of the first day I kind of smoked during work,
Oh, okay.
and it was for sure nice. But like for me, it's kind of I get paranoid easily,
Mhm.
or like I usually start thinking about something else, and then like I keep forgetting what I had to do, so that's kind of like the main problems on it. But apart from that, it's kind of like it was nice though. Like,
Yeah.
but for sure you get tired like quickly. You're just like fuck, I don't want to get tired right now.
Yeah,
And you
bro.
have to like finish up, and it was at the end of the day already, so it's kind of like oh, it is what it is. But yeah,
Did you ever close with Adrian?
no.
Okay, he would just like save hella shit till the end, especially when he was on hot prep or cold prep. There, I don't know. We don't need to talk too much about Sweet Green on the podcast. But yeah,
I mean, experiences in general, yeah. I think it's like it's interesting doing drugs at work. I mean, not to like rat on ourselves or anything, but it
Do you-
definitely is.
You do drugs at work?
I mean, not at work.
No.
Go other places, then go high to
okay,
work.
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you smoke? weed at work?
Not typically. I can't stand other people's bullshit. So it's like
knows?
when I'm high and I'm surrounded by that, it literally just makes me shut down.
Okay,
Cause it's like I'd rather not deal with that type of energy.
fair enough.
So it's like when that happens. No, yeah. When that happens, I just shut down, and then people think I'm being ignorant. I mean, yeah, I am, but
I don't know about
it's
ignorant, but
like yeah, in its own sense.
you know,
Yeah. Would you like one of these or gin?
I'll take one of those. Appreciate it. Do you drink at work?
At work, used to.
Used to, yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I slowed down on drinking. I mean, as I pour this entire thing in here, but it's like I've definitely slowed down
Yeah.
because it's like it's
Appreciate it.
yeah, for sure, and it's I don't know what it is. I guess it's always been like self-improvement, right? I don't want to like rely on something in order to bring me through the day. So it's like I feel like alcohol always has its negative connotations, right?
Yeah.
Smoking will probably get me fired from work because I wouldn't be able to like function the way that they want me to function. Like yeah, I could do things, I could function pretty well while high, but it's just like I'd rather just not be high.
Fair enough.
And shit, yeah. I mean, I'll get crossfaded at work. I'll get crossfaded because then yeah, the combination goes very well, but it's like but each one separately probably not.
How about you?
I fucking drank a couple weeks ago. No, actually, this past Sunday. Yeah, it was this past Sunday where I took a bottle, and yeah, it was just I don't know. For sure, I do afterwards. Do feel kind of like oh shit. Feel like an alcoholic for sure afterwards. You're just like oh, they're the only person drinking there, and you're at work. But at the same time, I'm only one dishwasher there, and it's kind of like I just do my own thing. And
Yeah, no, literally, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then just having your music back there, just
Oh,
chilling.
yeah,
is
it's such a vibe.
yeah, for sure. Damn.
Especially on days like yesterday where there's like no dishes, and it's like I got no stress. It's like a good.
Just doing your own thing.
That's funny. That's very funny. Like how we can relate of like not having dishes at the second shift, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What am I?
What
No,
about-
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was like, what about? I know you guys are really artistic people. And it's like, can you like? What kind of music do you make? What's the history of that? I don't know. Anything anywhere you want to take that. Who are you as a musician and as an artist? How do you understand yourself in those capacities?
I definitely want to make my own wave as music wise.
Mhm.
It's like I feel like a lot of my sounds are very experimental. I've
Okay.
explained this a lot with Jesus, and it's like a lot of the things that I do are very experimental. It's not like no, well, yeah. I've always seen people like okay, so I've always drawn inspiration from people like ASAP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, and literally anybody who makes their own thing.
Yeah.
So obviously they draw their inspirations from somewhere too, but it's like
yeah, but it's its own sound. For
yeah,
sure, right?
definitely. And so I've always fucked with people who always make their own sound. So it's like obviously you can enjoy things that are made by others that it's like okay, we're following this kind of outline, right?
Yeah.
But it's like when you hear something that's just like created literally step by step, like I don't know. Just, you're literally pulling it out of your brain, and it's just that shit seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's your own creation.
It's interesting how you put it, like when you bring it out of your own head. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when you draw, is it? I mean, we talked about this. When you draw, you kind of have like this idea of what you want to draw and shit.
Right.
I was never really good at drawing, but like for me, for music, it's kind of like I always have an idea of what I want to do, but it never really comes out. Even though it gets close, but it's not really what I imagine or what I think about in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very experimental. I've only been doing this for about a year
Okay.
now.
Awesome though.
For a year, yeah, and it's kind of like I love like the experience I had, because I mean, I heard a lot of stories from like people from like in the pandemic. You know how like they shut down or like stopped doing things, and it was
Yeah.
kind of like wasn't thinking about that, and we were just thinking about like, oh, how are we gonna get better ourselves during this whole year, and like yeah, it was. I mean, it's been a fucking growing experience for me and him, and it's just like, yeah, it was, yeah, it's nice. How was your pandemic or like
Academic.
pandemic?
Yeah, pandemic.
Jesus.
I was doing a lot of. I lost my job because the restaurant was closed, and then
At the 34112 restaurant.
or that place closed. But also I was just working separately at a Pete's Coffee, and then it like furloughed a bunch of people. I got furloughed, and I was just living with my mom and doing too much Xanax.
Okay.
And then I was like, I gotta do something else. And then I left, and I moved here in the middle of the fucking pandemic, which wasn't like the most responsible decision
Yeah.
in terms of all that shit. But I needed to go, so I did.
I guess it was the change for you for sure.
It's definitely
Like,
a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's just you just gotta leave everything behind.
Right.
It's just restart.
I miss like 2 people. I miss my dog, but
You think you'd want to go visit?
I'm gonna. My mom's turning 50 in October, so I'm gonna go for
okay.
that.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
but other than that, like I don't miss it.
Yeah,
Like, really
I
at
feel you.
all.
It just brings back too much like negative energy, I guess.
Yeah, it's not even like, oh, so many terrible things happened there. I was just
Yeah.
fucking bored, and I hate that mentality in
Mhm.
myself. Like, my life is not that hard. I shouldn't be feeling sorry for myself
Right.
because I got nothing to do. Like, so it was just like, try to embrace new shit.
Mhm.
And, like, I know that there's the same kind of narratives of, like, businesses and really cool shit that's been closing or changing here, too. But, like,
Yeah.
at least I'm privileged to that or ignorant of it in a way that I wasn't in the Bay Area, which is changing a lot with tech shit and whatever.
Yeah.
Like Uber's headquarters are now like 2 miles from where my mom lives, and that's changed. Like the whole area, I don't know, shit like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Not like I'm not even trying to talk shit on the Bay.
Mhm.
Just happy to be here. That
Definitely.
was my COVID experience. How long have you worked at Sweet Green?
Oh, Sweet Green as a company, probably like 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That shit's fucking depressing. I mean, I'm making it right. I'm paso por paso, pero damn. That shit, it's like I've been trying to get away for so long. And it just like there's just so many things that happen. Obviously, like the pandemic didn't help.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the pandemic, I would have probably be out, like doing anything else, literally anything else, because it's like everything was planned out. Fucking, we had everything together, but then pandemic hit, and a lot of plans had to just get shut down.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna go, how do you call it, on tour.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. With not me, right? But I got invited by my friend Max. Yeah.
He was on a podcast as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it's sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, sleepy. Yeah. And he's pretty crazy. And it's always just an experience being around him. I mean, I'm not saying he's crazy. I'm saying he's like good shit on him.
Yeah.
And so we were gonna go do that. Pandemic hit. Everybody has to stay home.
Yep.
We had a lot of shit planned together, like a business and everything like that.
Fuck.
But
Where does that stand now that shit's opening again? Is it over? Like,
I
is
guess
he
it's
gonna
just
go back?
getting back on our feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything has literally just been getting back on our feet because it's
Yeah.
like we all got knocked down. So it's like first it's always get yourself situated, then next step. What's
Yeah.
the next step? And it's always just been that, figuring out what the next step is. So it's like, yeah, just as long as you don't give up, because it's like, it's hella fucking easy to give up.
Yeah.
It's like you could just sit down and not do shit, and then get depressed, feel sorry for yourself. Like you said, it's like
it is easy to do that. Yeah.
it is really fucking easy. So it's like it's always whether you find your motivation to actually get up, go do shit, or waste your life.
Yep.
I think that's what, because there's a couple times I told you like I don't like when like people say thank you or like it's kind
Yeah, I
of
remember that.
for sure it's kind of it's I guess now that I hear it from this point of perspective it's kind of like that like that's kind of the work like that's shitty work like to be in a dishwasher or like I don't know I just see that as work like easy work and it's just like being congratulated for that it's kind of like maybe it's like okay that's good I guess thank you whatever but it's just kind of like I don't know it's just to me it seems that it's like another fucking day or another dish that I had to wash pretty quickly and that's it I don't know does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I got what you mean in terms of I see how thank you is almost a little I don't know if
Like an
patronizing
insult?
is the right
Insult?
word, but
Oh.
but I mostly it's like recognition. Like cuz you do it so effortlessly too. And it's like it's true the dishwashing is not like that hard, but it does require more like you got to work harder than anyone in the front of the house, I promise. As someone who's done both, I feel like that's kind of how it works. Especially on busy shifts.
I guess I'm not saying like just
Definitely.
because of the company in the circuit more like the work ethic I put in or like the amount of energy I put into things. I think because I mean for sure if like people would listen to my music and they're like oh my god that's amazing that would feel very different than it would be me being a dishwasher for someone saying oh thank you.
Oh, see, the way I see that is more like here, being a dishwasher, you have to go do that shit to actually support yourself.
Okay.
So it's like they're already paying you, mind you, it's because of the thing that they already told you to do. So it's like them saying thank you is kind of just like, I don't know, like a kind of insignificant pat on the back. And when you're doing shit for yourself, mind you, this is the time that you take out of your day. So it's like now you're putting in your actual work, your commitment, your
100% like
Yeah.
my creativity, my brain,
right.
my
This is
effort.
all from you. Not
Yeah.
You're not doing what other people tell you to do.
Yeah.
So it's like when you get congratulated for that, it's a completely different experience.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, cheers. Fucking cheers to that.
At first I thought y'all met at Sweet Green.
No.
Oh,
we met at fucking ISU, Illinois State University.
Oh, for sure. Cool.
We were
Yeah.
fucking dormies for a semester. And then I left. I came here back to Chicago. I started studying here for a while. I'm still studying. It's iffy, you know.
For
It's
sure.
fucking college student. But yeah, I mean, we kept in contact. Like literally last year. It was last year because it was like 2018. 2018 to 2019, it was kind of like we didn't talk. And then like 2020, beginning of 2020 is kind of like where I started talking to him again. It's kind of like you know, what's up?
Yeah.
And then like.
Oh,
from there-
because I dropped out too. Yeah, so once I dropped out, we all just made a group chat. Or we already had a group chat of all our roommates, right? So
Yeah.
we lived in a quad. It was me, Jesus, RJ, Manuel. Yeah, so it was all of us. Then Jesus left, and some square fucking moved in called Alex. And-
Square.
Yeah, and after that year, what was it? Yeah, we all started talking in a group chat like, oh shit, what's good? Because we haven't seen each other in a little good minute. Let's go get fucked up or something. And so, yeah, that's what we did. And
That's because
After
that's
that-
what we usually did at fucking university.
Yeah.
We usually just fucking
for
get
sure.
fucked up at the end of the day of like all of our classes. We were like, are we going to go down the path? Because we used to take a path down to go smoke and shit. So it's kind of
Oh.
like,
I remember that.
yeah.
That was pretty dope.
What did y'all study?
I went in for marketing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. marketing has always been like an interest, but then I tried moving over to graphic design because it was just like I just wasn't in the mentality to be in college, but obviously they just
Sure, I
said
feel that.
this is the best choice for you, so I went for it. So it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Where is ISU? I know it's downstate somewhere, but like.
Bloomington, Illinois.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
So it's
Bloomington or
kinda
normal.
like west.
How far would it be drive?
Southwest. 2 hour drive.
Oh, okay, for sure. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, do you still? You say you still go to school?
So yeah, I still go to school. I'm still planning to go to school next semester to see
Oh, for
if,
sure.
if anything changes for my tuition or anything like that. But yeah. So I'm studying. I'm actually studying marketing,
Oh,
like
cool.
business and business management and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. My bad.
Can you hear yourself?
Hello. 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 Yeah, I can hear myself.
All right.
Hello.
But
Hello.
okay, so I was saying about marketing. Yeah, I'm learning about marketing and everything. I went to school last semester, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I guess I'm just doing this just enough to like I graduated, get a little decent job, and like what I really want to do is really focus on on music and like get that shit going.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Definitely. I feel like if we put enough focus to this, we already know the correct people to go to. It's like once we actually get something together,
Mm-hmm.
we already know who to go to. So it's like I feel like that would definitely be easy. I mean, obviously we're not gonna expect to like blow up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's like
Enough to like, my
make a
idea is
royalty
kinda
check or something.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like a royalty? Yeah.
So it's like whenever your music gets like used or something, or it's
Oh.
like you already made it, you're like part of a label or something, and so I don't know, maybe they put in like an ad or something, just on some like simple thing.
Okay.
Nothing like special, but it's like, yeah.
Are you on SoundCloud?
Jesus is.
What's your name?
It's Me Beats.
Me Beats.
Me Beats, yeah.
For sure. Do you guys rap at all?
I tried rapping. Yeah.
You raps.
For
I
sure.
rap.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it's interesting. I've always seen like people putting together words, and I've always seen it like, oh, that's pretty cool. I was just like stayed up watching a bunch of people freestyling, and then I decided one day I was like, yeah, I think I could do that too.
Yeah.
So I just got my little journal, and I just started writing. And it's like, mind you, I didn't really have a beat in my head or anything. I was just writing just to write.
Mhm.
But it's like with a beat, it's obviously like way different.
It's very different for sure.
Yeah. But still, just like even just writing it out, it's like it's my own little poem or something.
No,
yeah.
that's dead ass what it is.
Yeah.
It is absolutely your own little poem.
Yeah.
That's hella cool. How long have you been working on that? Because, like, at least I was, when I used to kind of drum a bunch, and then when I didn't have access to any of that shit, I just saw rapping as, like, a really accessible form of music, like, to start playing around with. It's way fucking harder than I thought, especially, I'm, like hella dyslexic, and,
Oh,
like,
okay.
just, like, not, I don't know, but, it's fun. I don't know. And I love seeing y'all have that energy of people who produce, I don't know, try different things in music.
Yeah, for sure.
It's cool to hear that.
Yeah, definitely check out the rest of our podcast.
Yeah.
Cause we got a lot of interesting fucking people on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, including you, Ben. Like a lot of people think that like, oh, I'm just another human. It's like, no, we clearly got you on here for a reason, right?
I appreciate
it's
that.
Like it's
yeah.
always energy wise, and then once you bring the energy, everything else comes along with it.
For sure.
I'll drink to that.
To drink to that.
Cheers.
Fucking cheers to that.
Can we pop those?
Huh?
Can we pop
Yeah, bro, absolutely.
Oh shit.
those? Half and half?
Fuck it.
Órale.
I also
You
have,
break it up.
I have a lot of weed. I said I was gonna bring a blunt, and then I didn't have blunt wraps, so I just rolled a couple joints.
Oh, I got rolling paper. If anything.
But
There you go.
Hey.
Alright.
it's a long too.
So
Okay.
wait,
You think this will be half?
I think I should. That could be how.
Okay.
Wait, so this is for us? Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
It's fucking trippy then.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a tab. You want a tab?
I have a. If I take it, I'll get you one back because I have like a bunch. I just didn't bring one,
Okay.
but I would be down to take it.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay, for sure.
I'll take.
Promise you, I'll get you back. I have like The
Nah,
shit I
don't even
have.
stress
Okay,
it.
for sure.
Don't even stress it.
Okay, so now that I ask, so you have, do you have people? Do you know people that kind of sell this stuff and like?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
One of my really good friends, so he just buys acid back home from California, and he just gets like 1,000 tabs mailed to him, and it's like it just looks like a little piece of paper, so it doesn't flag anything. You can just mail that shit, and so yeah, and that's something I've been doing more in the last 6-7 months, and I've been like really enjoying.
I got gels.
Oh, you got gels? Perfect.
It's about like 400.
That's 400. Okay.
Yeah. You want to split it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for telling me
Yeah.
that shit would have fucking.
I got you. Well, yeah, you could just bend it. Imagine you just popped it right away.
It's 400.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, approximately like 400, 300.
Okay, so I just dropped it.
That's for the cat later. There's a cat around here, so
Oh,
the
yeah,
cat.
let the cat eat
Got
it.
it. Got it. That worked out.
I got you, I'll split it.
Perfect, thank you.
Dude, yeah. Never mind. I mean, yeah, we actually talked about this. We're actually trying to grow weed. So
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're I bought 6 seeds, right? In that process and then learning since January. Actually,
Just
about
one. We're only growing one.
Since January. Since January. Yeah, we've been so we're since January is kind of like that learning process of like how it takes to like germinate and everything. So it's kind of like it's a learning experience, like
Yeah.
I said. And at first we started like with germinating and like it germinated, failed, and like it didn't pop out.
That's the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
Then we finally germinated the seed, and then we weren't able to fucking keep it alive for that long. So it's kind of like
indoor growing's tough. Like that's
Yeah.
so much work to
now
maintain
you have
that
to
exact
manipulate
system.
everything in an ecosystem.
Yep.
you're pretty much playing like that god role of fucking of a seed and shit.
This is about 100.
Perfect. I appreciate you.
Yep. All right. I've always said that these taste like walnuts. Except like just shitty.
They do for sure look like walnuts.
They look like walnuts, yeah.
They do taste better than the other ones.
Mm-hmm. The other ones you had tasted like shit.
Shit like crack.
There you go. Probably was crack. We didn't even notice.
These are hard to pass down, not gonna lie, but for a little liquor.
Drink it down.
Yeah.
So both of y'all from this area, or?
I've always moved pretty consistently.
Mhm.
It's like that we just never really found a stable spot, so it's like, yeah.
Did you go to high school here in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
All of my education has been here in
For
well,
sure.
except for college, right? But everything has been here in Chicago. Oh my god, the taste.
Yeah.
The taste with this combined with the alcohol just it's like almost like biting into like a lemon or something.
I don't know what it is. I can't compare it to anything else. Just
Just swallow this. Fucking
like a
choke
pill.
on.
Just like a fucking pill. Just literally swallow. Hey, it's all about the experience. Yeah.
You want a glass of water too?
I think I'm good right now. Thank you.
I also think I have water here.
All right. Hey. Here's the tripping.
For real, I don't understand. I fully believe it should be a more widespread practice.
Mhm.
I think it forces you, and I know bad trips are scary, and I don't want to like mitigate how scary panic attacks
Yeah.
are, but like it forces you to confront shit. Everyone has shit, and it forces you to confront a lot of it in a way that I think should be less like vilified than it is.
Definitely.
You want to talk about your bad trip? 'Cause for me, it's kind of like I haven't had a bad trip necessarily. No, I haven't had a bad trip. It's more of like me just chilling, because I always keep that in mind, like having that good set and like having a good mindset of like where I'm gonna be and like how I control my settings. But it was, apart from that, it's more an acid trip is very more overwhelming in the beginning when they come up.
That's always the scariest kind of part, is when you're first like, oh, I'm losing control, kind of like.
Yes, and then you don't know exactly what's gonna fucking happen. Yeah, so it's kind of like. I do remember we were doing a podcast actually, and we decided to fucking drop a tab, and I think we were doing it through a Zoom call, and then I was like, I had my lights on under my bed, because I have a bunk bed, so it's kind of like the bunk bed's on top and have lights, and like I turn the lights on, and I let them like fade. And for sure, when I come up, the lights were just, for some reason, it was kind of like overwhelming. Just the changes, how fast they were coming in.
You just stopped talking.
Yeah, at that point, I just stopped talking.
Talking.
I do remember stop talking, and it was just like, oh shit, okay. The lights are changing. I'm in the podcast. Yes, okay. I'm in this podcast. Lights are changing. Okay. You're just like,
Were you just stuck in a thought loop?
No, for sure it didn't feel like a thought loop, but I was just thinking like, okay, I need to relax. Maybe okay, let me just play. Then I started playing with my phone, because they showed me kind of like an app where kind of like on your phone, where it has this like texture / Jimi Hendrix coat texture. I don't know if you've seen it.
But just like trippy shit.
Yeah.
Like hallucinogenic. Like,
And
I think it's called Flow. I think I might still have it. And so yeah, you just like kind of like swipe around with it. It's like water physics on your phone. Yeah, so it's really fucking cool. Fluid. It's called Fluid.
Fluid dynamics.
Yeah, Fluid. Look, it's downloading right now, but I'll show you.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's really fucking nice.
Yeah.
Just like play some music, some chill music or something. You're high, you're tripping, doing whatever. And
Whoa, yeah.
And you could also change like the, let me see, there you go, the quality. And
Is it free?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Then there's a paid version, obviously, but yeah, that's definitely.
No, that's sick. I'll fuck around with that.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple nights ago I was tripping, and like I was alone, and I just turned the lights on in my kitchen, and like I like swear to God, like there was water like flowing back and forth across.
Oh no way!
Nice.
And I was,
Was that bad for you? But that sounds nice.
No, it was good. It was all positive. It was
Okay.
all positive.
I mean, obviously, like when you're tripping, you kind of expect the unexpected in a sense.
And that's why I really like tripping alone. I like tripping socially, absolutely. But when I trip alone, it's like I don't have to try to keep like pull your shit together in front of other people. I just let it go, and I get a little fucking weird with it. And I like it. There's no boundaries for reality. It's however I perceive it.
Yeah,
right?
of course. I guess I feel like I've definitely been needing like an alone trip for the longest, because it's like, yeah, just keeping shit together. Like sometimes you just really just want to let loose, and it's like, I don't need you telling me shit. I don't need that. It's like,
I get so trapped in like fucking the day-to-day work bullshit too, where I think too much about work, and I like let it affect me a little bit too much outside of work. And when I trip, I just like remember how fucking insignificant all of it is.
Definitely.
Like, it matters so little.
It's like, why are you even taking up space in my brain right now?
Exactly.
It's like, oh yeah, I always how do you call it? My mom always wants to talk to me about work or something, cause do you know who my mom is?
Yeah, Cecilia, right?
Yeah, Cecilia. And so
she's sweet. She's so kind.
yeah, she is.
I know it's your mom, so you know these things. But.
Matter of fact, me and Jesus have tripped with her. Not with her.
Yes.
But
Well,
around
not
her.
that she's not tripping, but like
but-
she had an idea that we were probably something. We were on something on that day that we shouldn't have been. But at that point, it was kind of like she was okay with it, I guess.
No,
And-
she didn't know.
She didn't know? Okay, she didn't know.
She
and then,
didn't know
but we were
until
tripping.
afterwards because I ended up telling her.
Okay.
I just straight up told her that I was on something, and she started yelling at me. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I feel hella bad sometimes when I play certain music around, because she'll be in the back on certain nights when I'm on Dish, and she'll be like doing almonds or cups or something, and I'll feel hella guilty about whatever or explicit
I play
shit.
worse.
I know, but like, I don't know, she's just so kind, I don't want to like
Ding her or something.
exactly though. Although one time she was playing her own music, and like, it wasn't mostly this stuff, but Stand by Eminem started playing,
Okay.
and I was like, I respect, I
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah, my
That's
little
hella cool.
sister plays a lot of Eminem, and then
For
yeah,
sure.
she just picked it up.
For sure, that's hella cool. It's
Definitely.
crazy how music works like that.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
and it reminds me not to like judge, like assume what people listen to, because it's
Yeah.
always everyone. I don't know.
Mhm.
We can vibe with so many different things.
I just don't really like mainstream music that much.
Fair. I mean, I'm not the biggest Eminem person in general,
Yeah.
but it's cool.
I like digging into his like really like original pieces. Yeah, and I feel like those are always the most interesting because that's like when he gave the least fucks.
Yeah.
And no, yeah, when you give no fucks, it's like your life is just different.
It's true.
Yeah, it really is just different. You get up, I don't give a fuck, man. You go do some stupid shit. It's another story to tell, and then that's how you live your life.
Yeah. There's a line. You always need some of that, but
Yeah.
there's also some grip on reality.
Definitely. Yeah, sometimes I wish I could just say, fuck reality. And just go into like a permanent coma or something. Nah.
I mean,
Nah.
tripping is a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Just like, especially when you take like 400 milligrams or
Mm-hmm.
some shit like that. Like you're gonna be in contact with your subconscious.
Yeah,
in a way that
definitely.
you're not usually.
I love having ego deaths.
Yeah.
Ego deaths definitely like, I feel like
It's important.
they put me in my place.
Yeah.
And it's like, I let it happen. It's like, thank you, Father, for teaching me these things. It's just, it's like that type of energy.
Totally.
Have you had an ego death?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
Yeah.
that like?
I don't know. Just like, healthy. I would say it was healthy.
Definitely
like
healthy.
perspective, putting me in my place is what you said, and I
Mhm.
think that's a really good way to put it. And then like as you come down, there's almost a sadness to it too. Like,
Yeah.
it's, like, it's so easy to focus on how insignificant you are,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's typically the hole I fall down.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it takes like what, like 1 or 2 days to get back to like normal,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, I'll stay in that like little mindset, but mind you, I always come out like not completely different person, but like I feel like a more matured person
yeah,
after those like 2 days.
yeah,
And especially after having an ego death is just like so immense, and then it's like you'll have it. Okay, so like whenever I have an ego death, it's not always, but like the last couple of times that I've had an ego death, it's just always been like pure euphoria, like right afterwards. You
Good.
have your ego death, and it's just like you're just kind of like sitting there fucking staring off, right? Like nothing, literally nothing going in your fucking head.
yeah.
Like I'll just have my headphones on, and it's like I'm not even feeling the music anymore. I'm literally just here, and then I take off my headphones, and I'll just like sit there, and it's like, damn. And then like it kind of feels like, I don't know, it like eases in, your like sense of self eases back in, and it's like, wow.
Yeah,
And that's so euphoric to me.
I agree.
Don't you ever feel like if you come down, you kind of like feel sad that the trip is ending already, and you want to like kind of maybe take more, but you're just like, nah, it's a little bit too much, but like you just appreciated the trip too much, and you kind of like, maybe I could have done more in the trip.
Oh, no, definitely not. I always feel like whatever I took. It's just like, either you get through with it or you don't. And it's always like, I don't know. It's not like, I guess I don't really have the words for it now, but
No, that sounds healthy though, because I kind of do feel that way sometimes. Less so than with like obviously like Molly's one, where like when you start to enter the real world again, you're like, oh fuck. Like I hate myself. That's what I forgot. But with acid, there's that a little bit, especially
I
when
feel
it's like,
it's
oh,
not
I'm
as
just going to
intense.
work tomorrow.
Yeah. That's why I like tripping the day of that I work, and then the night I'll spend the night tripping, and then I'll go up into the
Agreed,
next
yeah.
day without nothing to
Yeah.
like stress about, in a sense. And yeah, I think that's probably the best way for me.
Yeah. I have Tuesdays off. I like to trip Monday nights and do that too. I
Yeah.
like the sunrise too at the lake. It's something I always try to catch when I'm tripping.
Are you close to the fucking lake?
Sorta, like a little more than a mile inland. Where Rocky lives, he's like a block from the lake, just like inland from me. Like where I go to Montrose Beach, he lives in like this high rise right there. Ahmed lives there with him too.
Yeah.
In that same building. It's hella funny.
Matter of fact, I cleaned out Rocky's apartment.
Yeah.
he
there?
paid me. Yeah, he paid me to clean it out.
Yeah, I
was
helped
like,
him move and he paid me to do that.
Yeah.
Rocky cracks me up.
Yeah. I mean, let Rocky do his own thing.
No, I love him.
Taste their own. I'll drink to that.
Drink to that, yeah. Each their own.
Damn.
Have you ate something?
Have I eaten something? Probably around like 3 o'clock.
I think around that time as well.
Yeah. It's okay. You
No.
watch anything from Hunter S. Thompson?
I love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I've read it, and yeah.
Oh, you've read it?
Yeah.
I
And
definitely
I'm not
want
like
to
a
buy that book.
well-read person. That's just like I made a. It's really good, and it does a great job of like. I went through a phase where me and my friend were like really let's do all the drugs and just like blah 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 blah, and it's like very much captures that energy and that feeling of like no control. It's just thought.
Yeah, definitely. What was the quote from that? Like once you become a monster, you fear. I mean, you lose the pain of being a man, type thing. Yeah, and that's always stuck with me for some reason.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, like you could really just go down a hole. I mean, not even a hole, just like a path that might not be like socially constructed yet. So it's like they consider that too different to be human or whatnot.
And you might not even notice it as well.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. I never thought about it that way.
Like whole time you don't even know and you're just fucking crazy.
Sometimes at Grant Park when I'm really fucked up, I'm like I can't tell who's higher, like me or this person.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you wanna go take a break and smoke that?
I'd be down.
Okay.
Alright, let's pause this shit.